What is going on over there? What's happening on the other side? I'm looking at you, looking at me, and we're back with Studio 10-4 Live, the weekly update. It's good to be here, man. It is happening, and there's a lot happening on this show today. So I'm going to blow through our usual get into it and skip the other stuff that I'd like to talk about. I do have one thing that just came across my screen today that just kind of blew my mind. It's the end of an era. And for me, because I was there the day it launched, now I'm going to be there the day it rides off into the sunset, into oblivion. 44 years of MTV, and it's over, folks. December 31st. It is the end of literally a culture, an era, a musical renaissance. When it launched, it killed its own segment of the music world. And due to the way we do things now, behind me, you got my phone, you got yours. We all got these different ways to access the music world. And it has literally now killed the video effect in a commercial model like MTV anyways. Now, there's a lot of other things and whys and whatnots you could say about it, and I'd love to dive into it, but I got so much in front of me here I got to get to. Moment of silence for MTV. That's it. Bye-bye. And I can't remember, honestly, the last time they really had any music on there anyway, so I don't know really if we lost much, but it's gone. Right now, I want to bring our guy in, Dan, the man. I do have a full list. We got Madison Lowrie hanging with her gang, and she's going to talk about Bobtail Apparel Show. We got Steve Gringo, who's going to be talking to us about a build that quite literally has come off the rails down in Arizona at Pickett Custom Trucks. And our current cover truck feature, Josh Robertson. Josh is not in studio yet, so I'm hoping he's going to get into us here anytime soon, and we'll be able to bring him in. Right now, we got Dan the man. What's happening?
What's up, bro?
Hey, it is another day in the life of 10-4 Trucker Rodeo, and the fall swing is in full swing. So tell us all about what's going on.
It is. It's been a busy few weeks with Brooks and Ontario and Dixon coming up this weekend, and then ours. And that's just me. So where I've been. There's lots of other stuff going on too, but yeah, it's a good time of the year, but it's definitely a busy time of the year, and there's a lot going on, and it's pretty crazy. So we'll try to rifle through some of this information, get people amped up a little bit as much as possible, and get on to the interesting people.
All right, so tell us what's happening with 10-4 Trucker Rodeo. Where are we at?
So just to give a little heads up, so we sell event sponsorships. We have 12 events. Each individual event gets its own sponsor, and with that sponsorship they get a lot of other things like suites and entry tickets and banners. And so I just wanted to say that we are one away from selling out on our event sponsorships. We actually had them all sold out for a very brief amount of time. And then
yesterday until this morning.
And then shortly after posting that they were sold out, we had one reconsider or back out, whatever you want to call it. And so we do have one competition up, and it happens to be our cow loading, which to me would be the most popular and the easiest to sell for whatever reason. It's the one that we still have available. So anyone out there, if you're interested, I'm not blowing smoke here. We have 4 people on the hook that we're waiting for answers for. So I do believe that it's going to be gone very soon. But if somebody speaks up sooner and says, I'm your guy, I want that event, we first come, first serve. So it is available.
Yeah.
So, but I wanted to give
some. It's got to go.
It's got to go, man. So let me just give you an idea of some of the company you'd have. Here are our other event sponsors. So we have Billy at Double E Trucking is sponsoring the closed body backing. Head and Trans is sponsoring the open deck backing. Central Valley Transport is sponsoring truck and trailer backing. Interstate Truck Sales is sponsoring the doubles backing. Hammett Excavation is sponsoring the transfer dump competition. Silva Trucking is sponsoring the heavy equipment loading. Lago Marcino Transport and Fletcher's Diesel together are sponsoring the tire changing. Roll-N-R Enterprises is our sponsor for the loudest stereo competition. Magini and Sons Trucking is sponsoring the hay loading with a squeeze. Kim Hay is sponsoring the hay loading with a boom. And 10 West Towing is our burnout contest sponsor, which wasn't going to be a contest, but by popular demand, it's back. Somebody wanted it. It's back. So I think it's going to be better than ever this year.
Yep.
Also, we are, renting suites, the luxury suites for our event. And we're 1 or 2 away from selling out on those. And those suites is definitely an elevated experience for this event. I mean, instead of sitting in the grandstands, you're sitting in a suite on a couch. You've got your own private balcony. You get 10 entry tickets. The suite holds 20. So if you want to bring 5 or 6 more people in, there's room for it. You just have to buy their entry tickets. It's kind of the way to do this show, unless you want to sit in the grandstands. But and who wants to do that, right? Come on, man.
Hey, you know what? The suites add such a cool dynamic to the show for the audience, for the guys and gals and everybody that's up there in those suites. And for us, we interact with all those people up there as well as everybody in the grandstands. But it just has become, I mean, look at what happened last year. What we had, maybe, I don't know, half a dozen, if that. And now this year there's 15 going, right?
There'll be 18 when it's all said and done.
There you go. There it is.
Yes. So, and I'm, like I said, I'm not blowing smoke. If you're interested in a suite, we have 2 right now, and I just got a call from someone who's going to let me know. So we might be down to 1 if they take it. So just something to consider. Don't sit on your hands on these things because you're going to miss out. They're very close to being done.
Costco mentality.
Absolutely,
if you see it, buy it. We may not be there again or tomorrow. So a couple
more sponsors to, give some shout outs to. Obviously, Batello Custom Trucks sponsored our belt buckles, our buckle championship buckle awards. KT Charbonneau sponsored 4 of our 5 trophies. And Chris Rocha sponsored 1 trophy for best engine. So those are all pretty cool. And again, not to wait, blah, 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 name, but hey. I also wanted to thank, I got all these lists. Sorry. I wanted to thank Matt Chavira and West Coast Equipment for helping us with our hay competitions. They're donating trailers for the squeeze competition to load, so we don't have to keep switching trailers out. He's going to have 2 trailers set there, and the squeeze guys are going to just load those trailers. He's also going to bring a load of hay, along with Gary Hagsma of B&G Hay. He's going to be bringing a load too. And we're going to be talking more about the competitions in shows next week and the week after, a little bit more specific how these events are going to go, what to expect, because they're going to be fun. If you weren't there, you don't know, we'll kind of explain them to you, including our new competition, our heavy equipment loading competition. Without letting too much out of the bag, let me just say thanks to Jim Perry of Fresno Equipment for donating our John Deere pedal tractors. And that's all you need to know right now.
Are these guys going to be wearing padding or anything that are in the heavy loading competition, or how's that going to work?
I mean, I guess that's up to them.
Okay.
Maybe they're all going to naturally have it. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So another thing too, I'm just going to rifle through our vendors. We've already exceeded the number of vendors from last year. We've got a few more on the hook that we're going to talk to. And then I think we're going to just close that out as well, because we want to get on to other things, because we already have a good group of vendors. And like I said, by the time we're said and done, we're going to have over 25 vendors. So let me rifle off the names of who we already have confirmed, just so you know. We've got 10 Lug Mafia, A&L Truck Supply, Align Tech, All Truck Gears, Bakersfield Truck Center, Barachos Apparel, California Truck Centers, Centromatic, Community West Bank, Core IV Hydration, very cool vendor. They're going to offer you IVs for vitamins if you got a hangover. It's pretty cool stuff. Fletcher's Diesel, GGE Products, Interstate Truck Sales, Lot Lizards, which is a new apparel company, Northgate Cargo Control, Sensi,
really?
Shriners Children's. Shriners will have a booth too. In fact, I think the Shriners are going to bring out their cars. Yeah. Well, what were you laughing about?
I was laughing at Madison.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Madison. Stay Loaded Apparel, Toys for Trucks.
Okay.
Ubsy Tipsy Tumblers. These are these tumblers with like Bluetooth speakers in the bottom. Cool. Valley Chrome, Valley Truck Solutions, and West Coast Foam. So those are the vendors that we have confirmed right now. There's got 3 or 4 more that just haven't confirmed, but they're going to be a part of it as well, I'm sure. So we're going to have a great contingency out there. We have a new layout a little bit for the show. They've given us another parking lot outside the front gate. So our registration trailer is going to move to another parking lot, and that's going to free up some stuff around us for some more vendors, some more trucks. It's going to be pretty cool.
I'm looking forward to all of it. And you know what? I mean, last year, first time, everything was new. It's still all new. So even if we move stuff around, it's we're not setting any roots and ground yet. I mean, everything's flexible at this point. So
right. And it's not going to be totally different. It's just going to be bigger, better, and more square.
Yeah.
So it's not all of the changes are obviously they're necessary because we expect there to be growth. So, and a lot of people have also asked about the hotel and where it is, what it is, how to register. So John can pop up the page. So we did a couple posts on our Trucker Rodeo Facebook
There's
page.
what the hotel looks like. Okay.
It's a nice place. Home 2 Suites by Hilton in Bakersfield. Yes.
Drive around until you see this and you will be there.
Well, okay.
Yeah. And there's a link here provided. This is on the 10-4 Trucker Rodeo Facebook page in case everybody's wondering. You can click on it and there all the specific information is right there. So
it is. And you can also call the hotel directly. I don't have the number. Home 2 Suites by Hilton in Bakersfield. And the group code is MTA, like magazine truck affiliate, MTA. That is the group code to get the special price. And you're going to want to use that because I've had a few people call and not give it. And the rate they're giving is pretty stupid. So our rate is $139 a night, or at least starting at that. And so that's a good price. I'm guessing there's still rooms available, but I wouldn't wait too long on that either.
Yeah, if you're going and you need a hotel, get on it, get that.
And so
done.
if you go on the 10-4 Trucker Rodeo, and in this case the 10-4 is numbers 10-4 10-4 Trucker Rodeo. If you go on the page, there's actually a link there. You click on that link, it'll automatically put in the group number and
right there.
Yep. So that's really the easiest way to do it. So if you got a call, make sure you call the location itself.
For those of you that are challenged, get your 12-year-old, granddaughter, grandson, whoever, and their phone, and they can handle it.
Exactly. And, obviously we're talking, pre-register, get registered early, do it now. And, to help encourage that, like we did last year, we're having a raffle. So everyone who pre-registers is going to get a raffle ticket. And for every class they enter, so let's say they enter their truck and the backing class and the tire changing, they're going to get a raffle ticket for each one of those entries. So they'll get 3 raffle tickets. And while we're doing the awards on Sunday afternoon, we're going to announce, we'll probably end up with 5 prizes. Right now, I know we have a Valley Chrome bumper and we have a Dane Nelson bug shield. We're going to have a couple other things, and we're getting good things, not little crappy things. We're getting good things.
We never get little crappy things.
Right?
Our raffles are badass, man.
You know what I mean?
People get smoking deals at Trucking for Kids and at the rodeo, but Trucking for Kids especially, man. There's some smoking deals that go down in the raffles we have.
Right, maybe too many. So, but what I'm saying is, it's going to benefit you to get registered now. There's benefits to it. There's going to be some cool things. We're working on some other things which we'll talk about in subsequent shows after this one, as we're trying to be kind of quick and just give you a little 10,000 feet. Yep.
We're going 30 seconds, and I'm bringing Madison in. So,
all right, guys. So if you're interested in sponsoring an event, give us a call here at the office or shoot us an email. If you're interested in a suite, get on it now. They're going to be gone soon. If you want to be a vendor, again, get on it sooner than later, because I think we're going to just close that out and be done with it here in about a week. So
I think if you don't get it done by probably the end of today, tomorrow, or Friday, the only thing that's going to be left is for you to have a good time with us down there, and that's going to be plentiful and available. So that's the most important thing. We want you down there, but let's get these things wrapped up, guys. And if you are interested in the burnout competition, get signed up for that as soon as we have it posted to the registration site. I don't think it's there. I checked earlier today and it wasn't there yet. It will be there. You can get registered. Get those trucks registered for that too. That burnout contest is going to be a lot of fun.
And I was corrected that it's Chavira and Sons for hay.
Okay. All
West
right.
Coast equipment for the trailers.
I'm going to bring Madison in so you can say goodbye and hi all at once. Madison Lowrie, what's going on there, girl?
Not much. There's a few of us today. Hi, Dan.
Yeah,
having a party over there, huh?
Yeah, a little bit. We're packing up the trailer, getting ready for the weekend.
Oh, God, I've been there. I'll see you guys soon.
I know, right? Don't want to stress you out too much.
We already packed.
All right,
our
Dan.
We're good.
We'll talk soon. Take care, buddy.
We'll see you on Friday. Thanks, Madison.
Right. Yeah.
Bye.
All right, there you have it. Everything you need to know about 10-4 Trucker Rodeo coming up November 7th, 8th, and 9th down in Bakersfield, Kern County at the Kevin Harvick Kern County Raceway. All right, so Bobtail Apparel is back for 2025. What's going on with it?
Oh, there's a lot of stuff going. We're just tying out a few final things. I mean, obviously we're packing our own trailer, checking in with all our vendors, our food vendors, our music, beer.
Margaritas.
Plenty of margaritas. Don't worry.
I mean, that's become like the thing. You don't go to the truck show. You go to the margaritas, the guy, and get margaritas and corn dogs as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, okay.
Well, they'll both be there, so you're covered.
Good. All right. So what's happening special and I mean, first of all, there's nothing really that I can say that needs to be improved. It's been a great show. It's a lot of fun. Great grounds. Love the grass. We get to park on, walk on, and hang out on. Just a great environment. So all that fits right in place. What do we got new and exciting?
Well, this year we're repeating everything, but we have a new band. So we have Cadillac Rodeo. I mean, if it's not broke, don't fix it, right?
Yeah. And Cadillac Rodeo, obviously, probably.
You probably know who they are.
Yeah, I probably do. But a little rock and roll, a little bit of country,
country. Yeah, it should be a good time. We got plenty of beer, plenty of margaritas. So the band's both nights. We'll have, 10 Lug Mafia will be there selling stuff. Valley Chrome.
You guys get around.
Yeah, we get around.
Those guys get around. They're doing our show too. So you got Valley Chrome, 10 Lug Mafia. You guys got a pretty good pre-reg or registration so far. So it sounds like we're going to get a lot of the usual suspects, and probably then again the day of show guys that show up and want to get in, right?
Yeah, I've noticed that we've had way more pre-registered than normal. So I have a feeling it's going to be bigger than it has been in past years. So if you're planning on coming, make sure to register beforehand. Don't be that guy that wants to register that day. We want to make sure everybody has a good spot.
Well, and while we're talking about that, so Friday, everybody can get in. Give us the times and how that's all going to work Friday and Saturday.
So Friday, truckers, they can come in as early as 6 a.m. on Friday, and then we're open to the public 4 o'clock to 10 p.m. Friday. Saturday, same thing. We can get truckers in at 6 o'clock in the morning, but we must be parked at 10 o'clock because that's when the public starts to come in and, rags are down to start judging.
Yeah, sure. And what time is that? So can a guy come up until 10 o'clock and pull in and park, or are we past that point? What are we doing?
Yeah, they can pull in at 10 o'clock and park. If they show up Saturday at 4 o'clock, you're not going to get, the best spot, and we'll kind of have to wave you through because the public's walking around. So we just got to be kind of careful. Okay.
All right. Good deal. Let's see what else we got to go. Well, we're going to have the 10-4 will be there, of course, again. We'll have Trucking for Kids and the 5150, the Godfather pulling that trailer, and our setup over there, right there in front and center, I hope again. Yes.
Yeah. I have a spot saved for you. So
awesome.
You guys will be perfect when you get
there. Good. Looking forward to it. Let's talk a little bit about merch and stuff like that. Bobtail Apparel. Obviously, you guys got you've got a brick and mortar store right there in Dixon. But I mean, is that going to be open and at the show, or are you just closing that and everybody's at the show?
We close that and everybody's going to be at the show. So all hands on deck.
All right. And who do we have around you today?
Today I have Allie over here, got Elizabeth, and then Megan. So these are the girls that run the store, print the shirts. We're 100% girl ran.
100% girl power. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, definitely. Except for the man that have to load the trailer for us.
See, we come in handy, right? I mean, gotta have it. So he's the token guy. Is that it?
Yeah, I think he just walked by with the middle finger. We said that.
Oh, yeah. So. And how's that youngster of yours?
Good. He's crazy. So you'll see him running around.
Yeah.
He's walking now.
It was good to meet him at the Souza show and see you there. So that was great. A great hangout over at the 10-4 area underneath the trees. It was like moms, dads, kids, babies. I mean, couldn't ask for a better setup and situation. So that was awesome. All right. Well, listen, anything else you need to share with us? Going in, show up, get there, have fun, right?
Yeah, show up, get there, have fun. It's going to be a good time. So if you're planning on coming and you haven't registered, I'd get on it for sure.
And you guys don't have any, all your vendor, sponsor, all that stuff's all done, right?
Yep, all done. So definitely come check it out. I know you want to keep this short, so I don't want to go into a long list.
Yep. Well, if you got some big guys you want to say thanks to, I'll give you 30 seconds. Well, who you got?
I got Dobbs Peterbilt out of Sacramento. They sponsor every year. Western Trailer. Of course, Mike Lowrie Trucking's a big hand in helping us out. And yeah, those are my big guys, so I'll give them a shout out.
Right on. Okay. Got to take care of family. All right. We will see you on Friday. Till then, take care. Stay sane as you can and stay safe. We'll see you soon.
See ya. Thanks.
All right. Madison and her group there are going to be putting on the show this weekend. We can't wait to all get there and have fun. And, like I said, hit the fall swing, man. It's happening. The fall swing is in full effect right now. All right. So coming up right now, I do have two more guests for you. I have Josh Roberts, our current October 2025 cover feature. And I have Steve Mitchell, a.k.a. Steve Gringo. And I'm going to probably bring Steve in while we're talking with Josh, just because, he's a truck guy. And why not? So, but first I want to bring Josh in and get him going. Josh, how are you, my friend?
Good. How are you?
Good. Thanks for being available today and making the show. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Congratulations on making the cover of 10-4 magazine. Welcome to the family.
I appreciate it, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. I have to tell you, and I don't have our cover guys, go through and tell the story like you did or how it came out in the magazine. So we'll kind of jump around a little bit. But what I can say is this. After looking through there again today, there's so much to your story. There's so much to be told. I would definitely say, listen, everybody, go in, read it in its entirety. If you have the magazine, sit back, crack a cold one. It's going to take you a bit because it's a long one. There's a lot to it. So goes back to your grandfather, right? Isn't that kind of where it all started?
Yeah. My grandfather kind of started everything, but my dad was kind of the big one that took it into trucking.
Right. And now you're the guy holding the torch and carrying it forward, correct?
Yeah. I ended up trying to go a little further. My dad always wanted to go multiple trucks, but it was just kind of wasn't in the cards. He worked. All four of us kids were at home, and so for him it was a little bit harder.
Well, this truck that you guys put on the cover this month, I happen to like it for a lot of reasons. And it's an 04, is that right?
Yeah, 2004.
2004. So did that have an Acer when it came to you, or did it have the 6NZ one single turbo?
It's actually a bridge motor.
It's a bridge motor. Okay.
Yeah, we debridged it, and essentially it's a 6NZ now.
Okay, right on. Well, being that is my era and favorite cat engine, the 6NZ C15. That's what I ran, and I tell you, man, you can't you can't be bad or sad about having that engine. It's a beauty. It really performs and works well. So congrats on that. Tell us a little bit more about the truck, though. So this, by the way, guys, again, this is Girdy 3. So this is the third version of the original Girdy truck. So tell us where this one's at and a little bit of how it got there.
So my dad in 2003, he had actually it was 2002. He had his 359. It was that blue one that we put in the magazine. That was Girdy too. And he was having some issues with it. And he kind of just sat my mom and us down and decided that he wanted to go with something brand new for once. So that's where this truck came in, and he went to Peterbilt, spec'd it out. It used to be 250 wheelbase, so it was very short and it was very tall because he pulled a set of A-trains and did a lot of job sites. So it wasn't spec'd out for shows back then. It was more for working.
And that's Dad, obviously, right there, right?
Yep, that's my dad.
Right on.
And I even left his original name on the door there.
Oh, yeah, you did.
All the striping on the truck is exactly how it was when he bought the truck brand new. He had all that striping put on there. I just went back and put it all back on because when I bought the truck, it was in pretty rough shape. It needed some TLC, and I kind of left all the patina to it because I really liked it.
I got to tell you, it's funny because I'm looking at that and I feel a little bit better about my truck. If you're in Bakersfield coming up, or even this weekend, I'm going to take it down to Dixon. It's an 02 06 Dodge, and all the paint did that, man. It's like, God, do you guys know how to make paint anymore or not? But I guess not.
Yeah.
So we're both in the same boat.
I debated on repainting the whole truck, but I ended up doing what I did. I stretched it, I lowered it, new visor, we put all new lights on it, new grill. I mean, we dumped about 60,000+ into it. Stacks, the polishing.
Yeah. Not hard to do.
Yeah.
That money gets stretched thin, man. You start getting into these things.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't take much to start spending a lot of dough. Nice looking trailer setup, man. Love the spread.
Yep. I actually bought this trailer from a friend of mine. It's a 2015. He was selling it to buy a new one. And when I bought it, I had sold my old show trailer that I had. So this one I just kind of made into another one. The other one was painted, but I always wanted to do a polished trailer. So I have my friends up here at DS Wheel Polish in Yakima. They went to town on it, and it turned out amazing.
We got the same flooring, man. You got in your rig as I do in my RV, my Cyclone. And it's funny. I'm looking at mine, looking at yours. It's like you got the same stuff. How about that?
Yeah,
I love the interior, and I love this style. This was one of my favorite styles of the dash. I mean, I liked this one. The
only one I like better.
Dash, yeah, but yeah. What's that?
Oh, I was saying the only one I like better is the Corvette.
Yeah, I mean that one has its own thing too, but I just really liked this one. It was my favorite. I dressed mine up like you got yours, and just went crazy on it, and I really loved that setup, man. The new one, I'm not sure. I don't know yet. I don't know. And I mean, do we even have any toggles or rockers or anything anymore? I don't think we do. Everything's digital now, right?
Yeah,
I think everything is, man.
The new switches, I'm not a big fan of myself.
Yeah, well, I mean, and then I think part of what I like these so much is it kept that classic look. You got the toggle extensions and at least you had that much in there, and you just don't see these. In fact, those extensions anymore, those are kind of like a rare find. So who do we got here besides you and Dad? We got your wife and daughters, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's my wife, Emily. And then on the left is Jade, and on the right is Mia.
Nice looking family. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. There's a great shot right there, looking at the tail. What are we hauling now on that rig? And what's your runs like? What are you doing right now?
If I got to be honest, with that rig, we haul golf carts.
Okay.
That's all that's normally in it.
Well, that's all right. Somebody's got to haul them.
Right. Yeah, basically golf carts have been in there for the past year that I take from show to show.
Okay.
But I have hauled some loads with it, just not very many. Normally I haul steel. We do haul some fruit, and we were doing cattle there for a little while.
Okay. Maybe you guys need to pick up that cattle sponsorship, man. The cow loading sponsorship down there. Are you guys coming out to Bakersfield?
Well, if my wife is watching the podcast right now, I think you got to tell her we have to go. We just got back from Vegas, so she's about burnt out on truck shows, but I told her there's one more I want to go to. So,
you know what, though? So there's no other truck show out there like this show. And that's what is one of the really so cool things about this show. And that is that it's competitive, not only for the show and shine, but if you want to compete in the rodeo events, you got that going on as well. And if you really want to go full in, then, there's the suite and event combination sponsorship. You get the suite and you sponsor the one of the events. And now you've got a place for your whole gang to go hang out for the weekend, man, up to 20 people. And you get tickets, and it's just a lot of fun. No less fun are the grandstands, trust me. But that suite experience, man, that's a whole nother level of just indulgence and fun. A lot of fun.
Well,
but yeah,
I told her when she gets home, we're gonna talk long about it, because it was kind of the Vegas thing happened, so we went to that, and that was a long weekend. Very fun.
Yeah. Well, and I saw what was going on there and thought, man, you got the races going on at the same time as that show. There's a lot of stuff happening all at once there in Las Vegas. And I don't know that, I'm sure it was a good fit. What do you think? Tell me about it. You were there. How'd you like it?
Man, I think they put on a really good deal. Going to the NASCAR, I've actually never been to a real NASCAR race in my life. So going to that was awesome. We got to go down in the Neon Garage. It was awesome. It was all, paid for us, and it was a good time. Sherry did a very good job putting that on.
Well, and being there in real life, there's nothing like it. NHRA, NASCAR, any of those competitions, man, it's one thing to see it on TV, but to be there and then feel it, because you do feel the car.
Oh, you do. Yeah, that was intense. It was, like I said, I've never been to one before, so going to it, it's not like just going to your local racetrack by no means.
Yeah. No,
it was something different.
It's a whole different level of fan experience to be there. And of course, the NHRA, listen, man, if you're anywhere near that track and in the grandstands, I recommend earplugs, because it is deafening, literally deafening. Yes. So
yeah, it definitely is.
I got a couple more picks I'm going to bring up here as well. Looks like you got the old Carl Karsten's armrest there. Is that one of his?
Yeah, that was one that my dad put in. Those have been in there since he owned it.
Okay,
so he put those in. Yeah, he put those in probably 2008 or 9, I want to say.
Yeah.
When
those are Rockwoods. Those are nice, man. I had those in mine too. Sweet. Now who do we have here and with you?
That's my brother. So he actually drives for me. He runs one of my trucks. He's actually down there in California right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
yeah, he's doing our Cali run right now. So
somebody got to do that too, right?
Oh yeah.
And I think we have a few more. That's a great shot right there, man. Love that. Great shot. In fact, that's on the screen right there. If you see it on the bottom right hand of the screen in our studio. There you go. Now,
he originally had the single rounds, but I just wasn't a huge fan of the single rounds on the truck, so I'd swapped it out to the double rounds.
So I'm gonna step out on a ledge here. Knockoffs, or did the Double J get ground off?
It's ground off.
Okay.
Yeah, no, they've been polished a couple times.
Okay. All right. Well, the Double J's happy to hear that. They got enough battles, trust me, trying to keep it, Double J and not, the knockoffs out there. So these are some older pictures, and we're going to go through. You've got Girdy 1 here, obviously.
Yep. That was a 76. That was his first truck.
Is that you in there or no?
No, that's my dad in there, and that's my two sisters right there. My oldest sister on the step, and my younger. Well, I'm the youngest, but that's the younger sister of the two.
Okay.
I actually wasn't born yet on that one.
Yeah, I was going to say you probably weren't even born yet. Yeah.
No, I never did get to see that one. I came later.
Yeah, the old steel wheels on there, man. Look at that. And we got number 2 here.
Yep, that's the 86. I actually took that picture. We were in Albany, Oregon. That's my dad hooking up to his brand new set of Westerns he had just bought down in Albany at Western Trailer. It's a set of 4020 A-trains. But that was that truck there. That's my first truck. It was a Clint Moore build. That truck actually now has a 6NZ cat in it.
You know, I think there's probably one guy that sells more trucks out on the West Coast, and he's not out on the West Coast, and that's Clint Moore.
yeah, they're popular out here for sure. Yeah, I actually have 3 of his trucks.
You know, and I mean, that's kind of a testament to a guy, right? I mean, you can go anywhere and buy a Peterbilt, or, you know, you find a guy and you like him, and that's just who you go to. So,
yep.
And here we are up to date.
That's another Clint Moore build. Yeah, he did that one originally too.
Yeah, not a bad one in the bunch, man. Look at that guy.
That's the Roadworks number 11 truck.
Is that what it is? Okay. Yeah, I thought I'd read that you had a Roadworks truck in there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. Yep.
So what year was that truck? Is it 2011?
That one's a 2017.
17. Okay.
Yep.
And did you buy it directly from them?
No, I actually bought it from an old friend of mine. He had bought it from them, ran it for a while, and then he was kind of getting out of trucking. So I bought 2 trucks from him, and that just happened to be one of them.
Gotcha.
That was my very first brand new truck I ever purchased. I bought that one brand new in 2023.
All right. Last of the 389s, right?
Yeah.
That's it. All right. All right, my friend. Listen, you know, everybody, all I can tell you on the best way to get the whole story, and you know, the way these things go, and if people don't know, how does 10-4 get a 10-4 cover feature story? Well, Dan calls or in some other way meets with the cover guy, and they have an interview, and sometimes they're quick and, you know, bing bang done, and other times they're 3 hours, and this was a 3-hour experience, right?
I was actually loading on a job site.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So you stopped what you were doing and had the phone and went from there, huh?
Oh yeah. It was well worth it though, man. It was a good conversation. I really got along great with Dan. He's a good guy.
Well, and here's what I got out of our conversation on our pre-meeting, and that is that, and it backs up what I'm saying about, you know, not having you go into the story here on the show and have people read the story. There was things about your story that you had to bring your dad in because there was things you didn't know.
Yeah, apparently I had like missing uncles and all kinds of stuff that I just, it was wild. I learned a lot that day. Had a little heart-to-heart with Dad on our 1,000-mile journey to Vegas together last couple days. So
nice.
I brought him along with me down to Vegas, and he rode down with me. So we definitely had to hash some things out that I didn't know.
Well, hey, if you get all the family stuff worked out, you'd be the first family to get all the family stuff worked out. So congrats.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Well, listen, I want to say again, thanks for making the time to be here with us today. Appreciate you doing that. I want to bring our friend Steve in. I don't know if you know Steve or not, or heard of him. Have you?
I've heard.
Okay. Well, Steve Mitchell, aka Steven Gringo, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, how's it going?
Good, man. You're so patient. Thanks for hanging and waiting with us. The truck we're going to be talking about, I see it behind you. So, that's going to be fun. Meet Josh Roberts, our cover trucker for October 25.
Hey, Josh.
Hi, nice to meet you.
You too.
You ever need anything done that you just can't get done yourself or elsewhere, give Steve a call, and Pickett Custom Trucks might be able to help you out. They kind of do that stuff.
Sometimes.
When they're not too far out, right?
Yeah, he's probably closer to the Northern Division.
You know what? You're right. He is, because he's in Washington. You're up in Washington right now, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So Kevin would be the guy to take care of you up there, no doubt. Do you know him?
What's the last name?
Pickett.
Oh, you got.
Pickett Custom.
Oh,
Truck.
yeah.
So I mean, they kind of do some stuff. So they make some nice trucks. Listen, I'm going to let you go. I appreciate the time again. Like I said, you got to make it down to Bakersfield. You got to be there. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to call. Okay.
All right, man. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You bet, Josh. Take care.
Have a good day.
All right, guys. Josh Roberts, our October cover. Julie, yeah, nice to have you. Eastern time. It's almost 9:00 there. So thanks for tuning in. Love having you on the show. Always appreciate you doing that. So thank you. And everybody else that's dropped in since we went live, thanks for being on the show. We got Steve Mitchell, of course, his dad, Dennis, monthly contributor to 10-4 magazine. You guys just got back from Mexico, huh?
Yeah, actually, he's been working in the shop out here this week. He just went back to Michigan last night.
Ha!
So
Well,
he
good
just
for
missed
you.
him.
Good for him.
Yep.
Yeah, and did you guys get a lot done?
A little bit. Did more screwing around than anything.
That's okay, man. That's all right. You get that. You're allowed that.
Yep.
So here we are. It's October 15th. You got a build behind you that was originally in mind for a show that we'll just say was going to be in another location than our show at the same time as our show. And of course, everybody knows Star Stripes and White Lines in Atlanta. But I guess it's pretty much official and out of the bag. It ain't making it.
No, I don't think it's gonna make it this year. As you can see, if you can see it behind me, it's
Yep.
it's still pretty much in pieces, pretty gutted out. We went a little too big. We got too many other projects in the works right now that got similar deadlines. And fortunately for us, Jason over at DanDee Dairy, he's an amazing customer. He's got to be our absolute number one customer. And he's super cool, and he's not going to cut any corners. And so we're shooting to get her out to Louisville this year. That's the plan.
Well, and I mean, like I said in introducing you as a guest on the beginning of the show, quite literally, this project has gone off the rails. I mean, and listen, remember, guys, everybody, this was April 2025 cover truck.
Yeah,
so
it's definitely off the rails is quite literal.
Exactly. That's what I mean. It's not like it's something. It didn't need anything done to it. It was perfect already. I mean, but here we are. I love that. When I captured this picture earlier, I didn't even notice. But yeah, when you got a huck gun in the side of a Pete cab, you got some shit to put together.
Oh yeah, we literally cut everything out of that cab. It's nothing but a shell.
Yeah.
And we cut the roof off and shortened that too. So
yeah, so it's been chopped, and this, the pictures are in no certain order either. I just kind of went through and grabbed what I could find and wanted to share with everybody. But at what point did this thing go from, hey, let's do a few things to the truck to, okay, we're gonna go completely all in up to our neck and dive into this thing? When did that happen?
Well, fairly early on, because it was one of those things. If we were gonna go for it, we wanted to go to compete, and we knew the truck was nice already, but it had some stuff that could be nicer. And especially if we're going to the East Coast, I mean, we definitely got to bring our A game.
Yeah.
So it was just one of those things. Well, if we're gonna clean this up, well, we might as well clean that up while we're there. And then next thing you know, we're taking the cab off and the sleeper off, and just we're just down to nothing but
Yeah.
parts. So, and then everything just, all the paint, everything's wet sanded and buffed, and, everything's base clear coat now instead of some single stage like on the chassis and stuff like that. And just, it's a lot of time and body work. We probably got a whole week just in body work in the rails. So, and that's with 7 or 8 guys here working on all different aspects of the project. So, but unfortunately, we got a lot going on. We've had a ton of parts out to chrome. That's not a fast process.
Nope.
We're still waiting on some to come back, and we're using 3 or 4 different chromers across the country for some of these parts. And we're just waiting on them. Some of them are a couple months behind schedule. So,
Well, there's a bunch sitting there right there on that table, man. That's a lot of chrome.
There's a lot of chrome there. That's probably 2 trucks worth of chrome, and still that's pretty much only motor parts. So there's just a lot of stuff out there. Plus we got, I'd say 7 or 8 customer builds for other people in here too, that we're trying to stay moving on, because nobody wants their truck to sit for 5 years waiting to get built. So we got to try to keep all them happy too.
Yeah.
The trailers right there is a prime example of there was not a thing wrong with those trailers. They've never had a load on them, and here we are starting over.
Hey, take a minute and give a shout out to our good friend of 10-4 and Studio 10-4 Live, Brandon Chase. Steve, give Brandon a shout out, would you, for me?
Hey, Brandon, how you doing?
All right, there you go, buddy. There's levels of building, and then there's there's levels of building, and with this build, I'm just going to say, I don't think anybody's going to come up to the point you're at with this build. I haven't seen it yet myself, but that's pretty close, man. There's some pretty close builds, right? But
there's a lot of nice stuff out there.
Yes, there is.
And a lot of awesome builders that have been at it a long time, way longer than I have. And it's especially working with the Pete's. There's only so much you can do to be new and different and get out of the box without it just looking ridiculous.
Yeah.
And so we're trying to push the limits, but we're also trying to, stay traditional, stay classic, and maintain the what we're used to seeing out there. And it's a fine line to try to stay on the right side of it.
Yeah, no, I agree. And but in my observation of what's going on here, and I've done a build or two myself, cars and trucks. One of the most detailed builds I ever did was a car, and I was just part of that process. I built the engine for it, and it was a detailed job like this one here. Every nut, every bolt, everything was either polished or painted. Everything was touched. There was nothing left untouched. And when you get stuff like that, you're at a whole different place, and when you go into a competition, that in itself, when it comes down to it and people are counting up the points, and you're going, okay, we all got 50 points. So how do we get to 100? This is the one that's going to get the 100, right? I mean,
we'd like to think so. We got a lot of our own ideas, and we look at other people's ideas, and they have, other ideas that we've never even thought about. And it's hard to put everything into perspective all at, the same time and get it all put together. But, we keep plugging away at it, and we're going to get there. I mean, we still only have, what do we got? Maybe 3-4 months, to get it ready to go to Matt's, which is still no time at all.
Right.
But that's the plan. The biggest problem is just fabricating everything from scratch. Takes a ton of time, and we're redoing the whole interior, literally from the ground up. I mean, nothing. It's not like we're painting the original panels or upholstering them. We're literally starting from scratch.
it's we're sitting here, it's October, and we're like, okay, can we make it to Matt's, and I mean, but that's where it's at, and I think you guys are going to do that. I think that'll have to happen. You got to make Matt's, so you guys will make Matt's. But maybe even your show in Arizona, which incidentally, let's talk about that a little bit. Can you this
Sure.
year you got February is when we're having the show in Arizona, right?
Yeah, it's the very last weekend of February. I think it's 27th, 28th.
Okay.
So it should be pretty early this year.
Yep.
I don't know a ton of details. I just know it's that weekend, and it's still put on by the NHRDA, which has been bought by a new owner. So this will be kind of our first go around with the new owner. So not sure how that's going to work out, but I think as far as the show goes, it's pretty much going to be the same old thing. I think we're still gonna have all the control over that, and so it should still be a good time.
Even though it's sold, Randy's still going to be a part of that for the racing part of that, I guess, is my understanding. And
Yes.
We'll have Randy on eventually, and kind of get the whole debrief on that, and it's a good thing. The sale was a good thing, so it's something to look forward to, and I mean, proof will show itself come this next show. But I mean, this build might make it out for that, or you're not even going to try for that one.
We're shooting to actually make it to that show. I mean, it's only a few weeks before Matt's, and this will have to make the ride back east, which it's, as far as I know at this point, it's going to have its own hauler truck that actually transports it with a full custom trailer and everything.
Yep.
We'll see how that works out, but it's it's going to be a whole package. So even just transporting the truck's going to be a undertaking.
Dennis might have to come on out there and give you a hand. He says, when you told me that it was going to have its own dedicated truck, I thought, okay, let's just be obvious about it. Yes, it's a trailer princess, and that's all it's made for. So there's no question going out that this truck is a show truck, period. That's it. So I still love it when the guys, some of them just can't help themselves, and that thing will never pull a load, and you're not making any money with that. And all the injections.
Yeah.
But no, we're not. That's not what it was built for. So don't expect it to be, and at least, not right away. I mean, at some point it may see a load on it. Who knows? Who can tell, right? I mean, there's
it still will be 100% usable. We did strip a lot of systems out of it, but nothing that's going to prevent it from being able to drive down the road or haul a load or, be DOT legal.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Right on. Well, what else you got going on over there, and how far out are you guys if somebody wants to come in and have their very own dandy build?
Well, if they want to build like that, they're going to be a little ways out, but we're still running small projects in and out, stuff, bumpers, stacks, visors, air rides, things like that. Okay. It is busy this time of the year, though. A lot of things going on. I mean, we're flying to Dixon tomorrow morning for the Bobtail Show. So we'll be over there with those guys, and then we're still going to Atlanta, even though we aren't taking the truck. So, we're still tied up with those shows and all that stuff. So there's a ton of stuff going on, but we got a lot of guys in the shop, a lot of good guys right now, more than we've ever had. So we're plugging away.
Bakersfield's closer than Atlanta if you want to come to Bakersfield.
Yeah, I would love to come to Bakersfield. I think it'd be a good time, but unfortunately we do have some commitments still in Atlanta, even without the truck. So
yeah, okay, all right. Well, we're gonna miss you guys, that's for sure. We look forward to having you guys at Trucking for Kids, though, and doing that again coming up in 2026. So that'll be happening for sure. Let's get you back on the show again. Like I said last time, let's kind of try to make it a regular deal and get what's happening down there in Pickett land, and with you and the builds and where things are at. And of course, at some point we're going to be like, okay, so how'd she do? And Matt's or wherever she got shown. because that's going to be everybody, wondering how did it do? Because
I'm sure they will. But I mean, the great thing about this is we're not building it for trophies. We're building it to be nice. We're building it for the customer. And they are great individuals. They could care less about winning the truck show.
well, then
They
maybe
just
it
love
doesn't
it.
even make it outside to the PKY lot. Maybe it stays inside as an exhibition truck. I mean, that's possible, right?
It very well could be. I mean, I know we don't really have any sponsorship or anything like that going on. We got a few parts from Roadworks, but that's basically it. So we're pretty much all on our own with it.
Maybe Valley Chrome needs to step up and make it their show truck for 26.
Whew, go for it.
I don't know. Yeah, I just throwing that out there, man. That's a big ask, but yeah, you never know.
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
We will see what happens. All right, Steve, always good to catch up. Appreciate you taking the time. Sorry to hang you up there in the beginning and have you wait and hope it wasn't too painful, but thanks again.
Hey, not a problem. And back to the Lowries, I want to give them a huge shout out for the hospitality that they gave us last year at the show, and I'm sure it's going to be much better this year. And they are just a great group of guys.
Yeah, well, we're looking forward to being there ourselves and seeing you, and Rod, of course, and the gang. And we'll see you. We'll see you Friday.
Sounds good.
All right, take care.
Yep. Have a good night.
All right, everybody. Steve Gringo's handle on social media out there. Steve Mitchell, of course, from Pickett Custom Trucks down there in Arizona. And if you guys are looking to connect on social media with Steve, look for Steve Gringo. Of course, Pickett. Pickett brothers. Both of them are on there. I don't know if Kevin's on there or not. I don't think he is, but Rod is personally, and of course, Pickett Custom Trucks is on there. So great show today. By the way, thanks to our cover show sponsors for being with us for as long as they have, which is quite a long time, a couple of years now, if not more. I think we've had Pittsburgh Power, makers of Max Mileage, and Evans Detailing and Polishing, and of course their websites are there at the bottom of the screen. Be sure and check them out. Still, Evan, one of the hardest working guys in the industry out there doing everything he does. And he does a lot of good for the industry as well, too. Brandon, it was good having you on the show again, buddy. Thanks for making it. Gene, always great to have you on the show. We miss you, Gene. In fact, why don't we have Gene on the show just to say hello to everybody here in the near future? I think that'd be a good thing. Well, how about the holiday show, Thanksgiving or Christmas? Gene, plan on that one. We'll get you in and have you on the show. I'd like to make that happen. So everything's going well as far as getting ready for our show in November. We'll be at Bobtail Apparel this weekend. That's in Dixon, California. Look out, Bud's Pub. I'm sure we're on our way to that Saturday night. And the rest of the weekend spent over there with all of us together hanging out. The Magini contingency and of course that's Roger and Annette that'll be over there for sure, and all of us hanging out having a good time. We'll be doing some live streams, and we'll also be doing a few other things as well from the show. Look forward to bringing it to you. Don't forget, we need one more sponsor for 10-4 Trucker Rodeo for the cow loading competition. And I want everybody to start thinking about what truck they're going to bring to the burnout competition at Trucker Rodeo in November. Let's get that burnout competition wrapped up, everyone. I want to see a bunch of folks signed up for it. And as soon as that is set up on our registration page, we'll get that information out there to you. Look at that. Made it to the top right on the dot. I am JT. I am out of here. Keep the shiny side up. See you this weekend.